What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. This is a supplemental I wanted to add into my new player playthrough for 2024, and that is we're at the hump. Well, we're not on this account because I'm on my main account here, just for the example, but if you are at the hump where you are in Chaos 8 and you're farming Chaos 8, you're in full Chaos 8 gear, you've unlocked Chaos 9's champion score, yet you are still struggling to break in, of course, one of the easiest ways to get this done is to upgrade your defenses to Chaos 9. While you're in Chaos 8 gear, you actually have everything you need to already upgrade a defense to Chaos 9. You're going to have pristine moats that you got in Chaos 7 and in Chaos 8. You're going to have the pristine crafting materials that you're going to need as well because you've gotten them in Chaos 7 and in Chaos 8. However, you're going to be missing Chaos 9 amps. So, let's see, do I have a Chaos 8 10 of 10 piece? There's one. Say I wanted to upgrade this to Chaos 9, all I'm missing is a Chaos 9 amp. I only need one of them and the gold. Now, in addition to that, if I've got more amps, I can take this bad boy all the way up to 10 out of 10 Chaos 9 if I wanted to. Here's a good example. Here's a Chaos 9 item. Of course, it's going to require 100 moats and 50 clusters, but once you get to Chaos 9, you can take this bad boy all the way up to 10 out of 10 Chaos 9 if you have 10 amps. Now, amps are pretty easy to come by. It's not a super hot commodity for end-game players, so it's very easy to pick these up for cheap from other players. Additionally, you can always buy Chaos 9 amps with your Defender medals or gems. However, myself and most other people are trying to hold on to our Defender medals and gems and not spend them on things like crafting materials, and there is one workaround you can do. Now, the special enemies that spawn per Chaos tier, every expedition map has a chance for one of these special enemies to spawn in the final wave. These enemies in Chaos 8 are going to have a small chance to drop a Chaos 9 amp. Now, with that in mind, and this only works in Chaos 8 as far as I'm aware. If you've found this experience anywhere else, by all means, let me know down in the comments below, but it's only for the Chaos 8 to Chaos 9 transition. Of course, we are looking for the Queen Deathweaver is the special boss for Chaos 8. Now, if you load into the Chaos 8 Demon's Lair incursion, here we are again, another reason to come back to Demon's Lair and just let it run. You see we got just mad Queen Deathweavers, and we actually had one drop already. You see there on my chat log where it says a legendary item has appeared. Remember, this map doesn't drop loot, so anytime you see that, it is an amp. So one of those initial mobs that just came out dropped a Chaos 9 amp. Let's see if we can't hunt it down here. Where could you be? Now, the limitation with this is it's 3 per map, and there's our Chaos 9 amp right there. Just dropped on the ground. It's 3 per map. No matter what, you're only going to get 3 of these on a map that you run. So with that in mind, if you load up, or even ideally you pop in with an alt, you get here to wave number 3, and then you just let the map run. And periodically, of course, more Queen Deathweavers are going to spawn, and you're trying to get your 3 amps. This can be done very, very quickly. It can take a long time, but it's pretty easy and maintenance-free to get going, assuming you are already in Chaos 8 gear and you're capable of doing the Demon's Lair incursion. There is another one right there. So we can basically just watch our chat log. On PC, we have the benefit of opening that, of course, and when you see a legendary item has appeared 3 times, you're done with that map. So if you're playing with your alt, you'd want to get the legendary item has appeared 3 times on your main and on your alt screen, and that is going to give you 6 Chaos 8 amps. Now, we're allowed to play with one alt for increased materials, And it just so happens that you get the most boss spawns per hour in a 2-player group. So it works out absolutely perfect with the alt scenario. So you see we got another Queen Deathweaver down here, getting a little backup there. We'll go ahead and burn those out. Of course, this is full AFK. Now, in addition to the amps, of course, this map doesn't drop loot, so it does drop pet materials. There's going to be lots of pet crafting materials dropping, and, this is going to give you the reroll tokens, all the things you would want for your pet. It is a small chance for these Chaos 9 amps to drop, although I got one right away when the first enemies came out. You are going to have to sit here for a minute. It's not going to be, you pop it on wave 3 and all of a sudden it's raining Chaos 9 amps at you. There is a rarity involved. It's a rare drop chance. I don't know what the drop chance is as a percentage, but it is fairly low, and I've seen it take as long as like running 15 minutes, 20 minutes with an alt actually in this particular wave 3. Now, this was actually the meta for farming Chaos 9 amps back in the day when Chaos 9 first launched. This was the way to get it done. Actually, was it when Chaos 8 first launched? I think it was when Chaos 8 first launched. When Chaos 9 launched, of course, you can just get them from Chaos 9. But this was the meta back then for getting your amps when Chaos 8 came into the game as a full expedition. You could pop into this incursion and just go ahead and steamroll it out in the wave 3 and get all your drops. Now, we've only got the 1 amp so far, but you see the Queen Deathweavers just keep spawning over and over and over again, and they'll continue to as the map just runs. They're not going to stop spawning. It's guaranteed Queen Deathweavers every single time, so you're going to get lots of those. We had a little Hex Thrower mucking things up over here, and still no more amps yet. Like I said, I've seen it take as long as like 15-20 minutes in wave 3. I'm not going to let this video run for 20 minutes to get them capped out, as I just don't need any Chaos 9 amps. However, if you are in need of Chaos 9 amps, for some reason you can't find them from another player, and you don't have any Defender medals, and you don't want to spend any real money for gems, this is where you want to go. So head to Demon's Lair Incursion on Chaos 8 and get you them amps. They are going to drop, and you're going to fill up. It's only going to be a matter of time until you've got all the Chaos 9 amps you could want. So you need 11 amps total to fully upgrade one relic. So say your main defense you upgraded, and then you wanted to upgrade, say, a weapon or a hero. I personally would stick with defenses. But if you wanted to upgrade a hero, of course, you need 44 amps for the 4 pieces of armor, not including the weapon. And this is just an easy way to get them. So the other benefit, of course, is assuming you have a solid build, you can do this full AFK as well. So you don't have to run around. You can literally just sit here and let it run, and just keep your chat log, or keep an eye on your chat log, and anytime you see that a legendary item has appeared, it is a Chaos 9 amp, so that is going to get you there. So hopefully this helps get people over the hump from Chaos 8 to Chaos 9. Of course, playing in a group with other players makes breaking into Chaos 9 a lot easier. Additionally, having a few extra heroes unlocked makes breaking into Chaos 9 a heck of a lot easier as well. However, Chaos 9 is quite the roadblock for many players that are just breaking in Dungeon Defenders 2. But that will do it for now. Thanks an absolute ton for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.